Air India. India's flag carrier has been in trouble for more than a decade now. The iconic Maharaja that represented the Indian culture with a touch of warm Indian hospitality was put on the block in January 2020. The airlines was running in loss for more than 5 years when the process of divestment of Air India officially began in December 2020. It is laden with a huge debt of around 43,000 crore rupees. It has accumulated losses of 70,820 crore rupees till 31st March 2020. On September 15, the government began the process of accepting financial bids for the debt-laden national carrier. The Tatas and the SpiceJet group have submitted their bids for the same. So let's look at the beginning of Air India, its decline, and hopefully its reincarnation. In the 1930s, any mail bound for India from the west used to reach Karachi. It was then sent to different parts of the country by train. Neville Vincent, a former Royal Air Force pilot, approached J.R.D. Tata, who had some basic flying experience as a youngster. Vincent proposed an air service that could pick up mail from Karachi and deliver it to the destination. From here began the journey of Tata Airmail with two Portsmouth aircrafts in 1932. First flight was on October 15, 1932, where J.R.D. Tata flew the mail from Karachi to Bombay. In 1946, J.R.D. took Tata Airlines public and renamed it Air India. In 2 years, Air India took its first international flight from Bombay to London with the Malabar Princess. India nationalized All Indian Airlines in 1953. Even though J.R.D. remained the chairman of the Air India after the nationalization, he had expressed to Jawaharlal Nehru that nationalization would not result in an efficient air support system. But Nehru was determined, as it was already decided that it would bring order to the aviation industry. In 1978, the Janata Party government led by Morarji Desai removed J.R.D. Tata. J.R.D. had set high benchmarks and his removal outraged many. Many saw it as the beginning of the end of the Maharaja. In 2007, Manmohan Singh merged the Air India and Indian Airlines while retaining the brand name Air India. The move was supposed to profit the airlines, but it didn't. Increase in competition from low-cost carriers, high input costs, and the high interest burden on debt were some of the reasons why the airlines never recovered, never made a net profit ever since its merger. On September 15, Tata Sons, the holding company of India's largest conglomerate, submitted a bid to acquire the loss-making airline. SpiceJet's Ajay Singh is also one of the bidders. The airline will give the successful bidder control of 4,400 domestic and 1,800 international landing and parking slots at domestic airports, as well as 900 slots at airports overseas. The government has said that the privatization process of the national carrier will be completed by the financial year 2022, with the aim of achieving almost 1.75 trillion rupees divestment target. While there is no guarantee that Tatas will be able to pull it through and transform Air India, history will come full circle if it returns under the Tatas wing after 67 years. A Federal Report.